The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chicago's offense running out, and something they hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off the play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Fields now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's Fields. Caught here by Griffin. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser-focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now the rookie 5th-round pick. This is Tyler Algier. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a first down throw, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle him.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Mariota on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Mariota. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard. 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. It's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Mariota. This is caught. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll look to run with Algier. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chicago offense set to get started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A shotgun snap, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Fields. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mariota. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mariota now. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be in. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench, but this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Fields. Completion here to Claypool. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Fields. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Chase Claypool. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Atlanta regains possession of football. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Algier. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Hands it off out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On second and 11 now. Fields. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Buying time to his left. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once? And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears will add to their fourth-quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So here is Mariota and the Falcons. Down 24-14. 1:55 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. First and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Mariota. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw, Mariota. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Here's Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mariota. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mariota to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
Now Mariota. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And that one falls incomplete. And now, look at the clock. Only 7 seconds remain. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by